Hi everybody, Elida Zweidler-McKay with ZM Coach, where we're all about helping you find career clarity and confidence and also become an engaging leader that people want to work for, who can move ahead in your career and really get where you want to go. So I'm doing my Facebook Live today from Amherst, Massachusetts, where we are visiting colleges with my son and just enjoying being on the road. And today I wanted to talk to you about kind of doing a mid-year check-in on your career. So, it's July, we're about halfway through the year. This is a great time for you to sort of take stock, pull back, take a look at where are you where you want to be in your career, in your life? And if not, there's time to turn that around so that you can have the 2021 that you wanted to have. I know going into this year, most of us didn't quite know what to expect, but you may have set some goals for yourself. And if you did, I applaud you for that. And I encourage you to take a look at those and see where you are with that. And to support that kind of thinking, I'm going to lead you through an exercise today to give you an opportunity to take stock on 5 aspects of your career that I think are worth kind of honing in on and paying attention to as you move along. So what I want to do is invite you to sort of think through on a scale of 1 to 10 where you are against these different dimensions. And like I said, there are 5 of them. We're going to kind of dig into them and then we'll take a look at the end and see where you are. So the first dimension really has to do with your sort of career trajectory. And this is kind of broad based. Are you where you want to be in your career? So on a scale of 1 to 10, are you where you want to be in your career? In other words, do you love your job most days? Do you feel like you're excited to go to work? Do you leave work at the end of the day feeling like you are proud of what you accomplished, like you got some things done, feeling fulfilled, and like you've made the progress and the momentum is moving in the direction you want it to move in your career? So the second dimension has to do with your management skills, and are you where you want to be as a manager? In other words, are your team members feeling engaged, fulfilled, productive? Are they getting the work done that you want them to get done? Are you proud of how you're managing the people who report to you? Are you helping them grow and take on new challenges? And are they stepping up to those in a way that they're delivering what you want them to deliver? Or are you finding yourself having to step in and kind of push things along? So that's the dimension of sort of your development as a manager. The third question is, are you where you want to be as a team leader? In other words, are the people who work with you, work for you, getting along well? Are they coordinating their efforts and keeping each other in the loop on the work that they're doing? Or are you being pulled into the middle and having to do that kind of air traffic control more than you would want to? Are the people who work for you able to get together and solve problems without you, or do you have to come in and referee that? So all of that has to do with how are you doing as a team leader for your team. And the fourth question is, are you where you want to be as a thought leader in your organization or in your field? So do people look to you as an expert? Do they come to you for your expertise? Are you finding that over the course of the last 6 months, you've been invited to the conversations that you wanted to contribute to? Have you been able to influence the decisions that matter to you? Are you able to have a voice and a seat at the table on the issues and the decisions that you feel like you should be a part of, given your role in the organization or given what you know and your expertise? And then the final dimension has to do with work-life balance. So do you have the work-life balance that you want to have? In other words, have you been able to spend time with family and friends the way you want to? As you look back over the first half of the year, have you made meaningful connections and meaningful memories the way you wanted to, or has work gotten in the way of that? Does your schedule allow sufficient time for self-care and, exercise and eating right and taking care of yourself so that you have the energy and you can refresh and kind of be operating at the level that you want to operate at in terms of your self-care? So as you look back over your scores in these 5 areas, your career momentum, your management skills, your team leadership, your professional reputation and influence, and your work-life balance, take a look and see if you're where you want to be at this point in the year on those different dimensions. And if you're not, I encourage you to consider working with a coach. Now, I know that might sound self serving, but I will tell you in my own career, working with a coach has been the thing that has kept me moving forward and growing and learning and taking my own career to the next level. I can't say enough about the impact that it's had in my life. And that's why I raise it as an opportunity for you. You know, a lot of people think that only um, senior executives, only C-level executives should have a coach. But if you think about a sporting analogy, in athletics, in dance, in music, in all kinds of other careers, people work with coaches throughout their careers. They don't wait until they get to the pros before they engage with a coach. And I think that should be true for people in all kinds of careers, in business and in management, as well as in those professional careers, performing careers. Because in some ways, as a leader, you're also always performing, and there are always ways to be improving that performance. And so if you'd like to talk more about what that could look like, this is the kind of thing I help my clients with, sort of identifying these gaps, figuring out where they want to focus their efforts, and then doing what they need to do to close those gaps so that they can have the career trajectory that they want. They can be the kind of leaders that they want to be. They can be getting the recognition that they want for that. They can build teams where people are working together effectively and productively, and they can have the work-life balance that they want. So if that's of interest to you and you'd like to talk more about what some of those gaps might be for you and what it would look like to fill them, I'm happy to get on the phone with you and chat about that. We'll talk for about 45 minutes about where you are, where you want to be, and if I'm the right fit to help you close those gaps, we'll talk about what that would look like too. You can reach out to me at zmcoach.com/apply and schedule your appointment at a time that works for you. I will say that we are traveling a fair amount this summer, so some of those appointment spots are going to be limited. So go ahead and grab yours now so that we can make sure we get your second half of the year into the right direction with the right momentum to get you where you want to go, so you can end 2021 feeling accomplished and productive and fulfilled, and like you're doing the kind of work you want to do in the ways that you want to do it. zmcoach.com/apply. I look forward to talking to you. Take care.